Hello, good morning. My name is Luis, Cryptolo here. Today is the 20th of March, 10:44 a.m. Eastern Time. I was going through the news today, trying to set up also the platform to live stream on Facebook. Gonna have some back issues over here. But anyway, today we started with, let me see here. Bitcoin versus Litecoin. G20 here insurance means you should hold Litecoin. Uh, there is no denying the fact into a couple of weeks ago, Bitcoin trumped Litecoin into almost everything except the transaction speed and fees. You could argue that these two make the latter and better cryptocurrency than. While that is a point, but you come across as being too simplistic. Since 2011, Litecoin has lived under the greatest shadow of its predominant relative. In fact, crypto watchers have been apprehensive, wondering whether the coin would ever come out of the shadow. For me, it is. I really don't understand why Litecoin was that much lower on Bitcoin, even because Bitcoin has so many forks, and I really don't understand why Litecoin was so low on price. So anyway, they have the all-time high here for Litecoin is $367 by December 29, 2017. And its market cap also jumped, climbing from 205 million to $20 billion. Right now, we are trade around 154 against the US dollar. Here, the assurance, the Litecoin better investment for holding. Saying that and looking at all the news here related, and also about the G20. It just come up. I just watching the Bloomberg channel, and actually this is what they reported. I draft of a G20 document accurate by Bloomberg reads that cryptocurrencies lack the treaties of sovereign currency, implying that G20 consider crypto to be asset rather than a currency. Bloomberg writes today, March 20, and it was pretty much right on the money because it just watching the news on Bloomberg, and that's what he said. Kaz Not, the chair of the Financial Stability Board, FSB, an international regulatory body formed by the G20 in 2009, and the president of the Netherlands Bank in Nevada, told Bloomberg that whether you can call it a crypto asset or crypto tokens, definitely not cryptocurrencies. Let that be clear in the message. As far as I'm concerned, I don't think any of those cryptos satisfy the three roles money plays in the economy. Yesterday, BTC price jumps around $1,000 after the latter G20 circulated from Bank of England governor. Also, the head of FSB that say cryptocurrency were not a risk to the world economy. Let me see. And also about related with that, we have a Ripple XRP just might be the next big. I'm sorry, Ripple XRP just might be the next big crypto future market. Bitcoin futures may have been launched with a tremendous fanfare. XRP futures, on the other hand, not so much. But in fact, the UK-based startup Crypto Facilities has been operating the future market for the world's third largest cryptocurrency, developed by blockchain startup Ripple for almost 18 months now. And while the company CEO Timo Scheffler has been tight-lipped about the product so far, he sees trends in recent data that indicated broader XRP future adoption may be on horizon. Okay, so let's take a look at the prices. For now, Ethereum trade low at 534. We start to see some red numbers today. Litecoin just dropped 2.17%, 157. Coinbase, if you look at my videos before, we have a Coinbase website. It was the old one. Now they have the new one back again. I don't know what they're working on it. Look, this new website. I like much better this one than the old one. The products here, the commerce, the develop platform, the GDAX, all that. So in this, we look at all the prices. And of course, you can just press the mouse and see what's happening. GitHub, we have the price for XRP always set up. We have a daily, like up and down, up and down, up and down. 24 high was 72 cents. We dropped 34%, 67 trade at the moment. We look at Binance right now. We have Binance set up for Mana. Let's refresh. Sorry, woman. God. Refresh the central land man at 9 cents. We up 8.55%. And Kraken always set up on Ethereum Classic, which is trade right now 1998, a big improvement from ATC. So let's take a look here at Poloniex. Poloniex, I like it because you can see much better going on. So Poloniex trade ETC, Ethereum Classic 1986. We have 12.46%. So with all the news out there about the G20, talk about cryptocurrencies, I think they briefly kind of spread on. And so in the Twitter situation about the ban, stuff like that. And all the news, we have some news over here. I don't even know what's going on about this. I don't know what is happening. Let's take a look. Let's see. The donkeys, I don't know what they're talking about. I don't even know about this. If you guys know, just let me know. So anyway, I believe that cryptocurrency has a future. We just started, like Brad Gallagher say, we just crossed the starting line for a marathon, and we're gonna see the price going up and down. I think SMX. I think it was something happened somewhere in the world about donkey, whatever, emails, stuff like that. So I don't know what's happening. Facebook messaging marketing 10 to 80x better than engagement versus email or Facebook news feed. So it looks like some new coin ICO platform they're talking about between Bitcoin messaging and emails, stuff like that. Anyway, so let's focus on Litecoin. I think with the news about it on the G20 should be prosper. Probably I read in one of those articles that Litecoin it should hit $400 by the fourth quarter of the year. So by the end of the year, 400, the Bitcoin hit in the 15,000, which is still way below what I'm thinking that should be. I was predicting or probably thinking about Litecoin being at least, I wouldn't say that Bitcoin should be at $15,000, but Litecoin should be half the price of Litecoin should be half the price of Bitcoin. Like always thinking also the Ethereum Classic being the first fork from Ethereum should be half the price of Ethereum, which is we're looking at 500 for Ethereum 530, and we have Ethereum Classic only like $20. So I really don't understand how this could be happen on the price wise Now with the G20 say this is asset, not occurrence, I don't even know how they're gonna be deal with the light pay is already over. Like that's the reason the price on Litecoin didn't jump to the sky because the light pay didn't work. So we're looking at this point on the light pal probably. And also this morning when I wake up and I try to see in my let me see here to get the Bitcoin versus right here. I would say about the Litecoin prediction is 400 by 2010. That's what they say. Predictions of $400 for Litecoin and 15,000 for Bitcoin by Q4 of 2010. Should the market embark on a wild ride? Put your Lambo hopes on Litecoin. It has so much going on for it. We'll see. We are month 3 of the year. Go first quarter is already gone. We have April to starter. We see the prices like up and down, and hopefully we be able to see like I believe right now at this point, okay, at this point I should say that Litecoin is the most, if not, I believe so, stable coin at price wise. Even with the dips, we are like sideways kind of sure rate. Let's take a look on one day. Yeah, so let's take a look at the line. Yeah, see, it's even with the dips, we are like more stable. The time high 63 and the bottom low 55. So this is a good spread, I think, for a coin, which is, if you look, Ether, I think it's pretty much Ether, and Ether has more higher than, it's still like this half is stable, half stable. I don't know, guys. I mean, I cannot predict too much going on, but we're now looking at 3 months ahead. Right now, we're looking at December. You know, we're not looking like last year. We looked every 2 months for the price. Now we're looking at for the next 8 months for the price. So just hold tight and see what's gonna happen. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. If you like, please subscribe. If you have any comments, if you want to know more news, please let me know. Thank you. Bye.